97.9 The Box is the Madd Hatta
in the building.
Show. Bill Bellamy in the building.
Yeah. Official member, bro.
All right.
Official member of the fam. You feel me?
Bill, you know what? Before we get into all the stuff you got going on, I know you're here all weekend long. The mini show that you have on is it Insecure?
Yeah, Insecure. Yes.
Now I forgot what the name of the mini show inside the show is.
It's called Kev'yn.
What's the possibilities, or has anybody said that there is a possibility that could become a show unto itself?
It's interesting. It's interesting you said that because they wanted to see what the fans would think. And what's crazy is everyone's responded the same way. Like, what?
When is it going to be a show?
But we shot it like a real thing.
Right.
So we did like 6 episodes of a real 90s sitcom.
Did you?
And we
full on show?
Well, what happens is we do scenes.
Okay.
So there's 6 scenes within her show Insecure.
Right.
So every time you see it on TV, it's going to be a scene because it can only be like 2 or 3 minutes of the show. Mm-hmm. But it's so good that you think like, wait a minute, is it coming back for commercial?
Right.
So we did 6 of those, and right now the buzz is real good. So we'll see. Nice. I would be interested in doing it.
Nobody. I'm surprised.
We shot. No. It's already buzzing like that.
So at least the word is out there. Like this is a possibility.
Yeah.
This could be something that we should.
You know, we shot the theme song.
Right.
I mean, we did. I can show you the stuff in my phone we shot. You'll be like, yo, that's really.
So really, y'all just need to put some episodes together. It's a done show. Really.
It's a done show.
Would you do it? Because you got so much already going on, Bill.
I mean, you know what? It would be interesting to do.
I get it. If the price is right, he doing it. All right, okay. Next question.
And go get that money. If they got the bag. You ever notice you can be funny with the bag right?
Yeah, as you sure.
True.
Now, the other question is this, Bill. Yes. You've done this for a good amount of your life.
25 years. Consistent.
Her life. She's 25.
Yes, the whole time you've been here, I've been grinding.
Wow.
And she only known me for the last 10. She's like,
he was only on TV.
She like, Dad,
he interviewed Janet Jackson, Tupac.
She only know the white Michael Jackson.
Wow.
She got to go to YouTube to see the brown Michael Jackson. Michael used to be our complexion. Remember the original Mike?
I had to learn about it.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
I know you don't. Do you actually celebrate those kind of, like you said, 25 years I've been doing this consistently, nonstop, never a slow?
Yeah. I celebrate it in a great way because it is longevity. Yep. It is a job that I love to do, whether it's a movie, a TV show, or a special guest appearance or whatever. You know, I'm blessed to be able to stay relevant and stay on the grind. It don't even really feel like a grind. It's like on the grind by I mean keeping myself sharp, keeping my stand up hot. You know, being on my acting. You know, producing my own shows and stuff like that. So I've learned the business. I became a businessman as well as a talent, and it's fun. You know, I love the world of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I got friends in radio, friends in TV. It's like it take time.
Yeah.
Really, when you think about it.
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't understand how Tupac did it all at 25. Like I'm like he did a lot.
Right.
It was big. Like did they know? They got a limited situation, and
I think some people do have an idea that they may. Be on a shorter
window.
Yeah, so
but some people get a lot done in a little bit of time. I'm like, wow. I want my legacy to be as like a Michael Jackson or like a or an icon like Janet or like even like Jennifer Lopez. I saw her recently got a Lifetime Award, and I just because you forget people's body of work. Even
you should be getting something like that.
I gotta get something at some point.
I'm really serious. Because you've done it all. You've had those sayings that everybody stole and made their own.
Yes,
true. This is true.
Facts,
you've done movies, you've done TV shows, you've done stand-up, you did your own little shows. I mean, this is a long body of work, and you've maintained yourself all these years. Still look the same, still look good, still been able to balance family, never got into beefs, fights with anybody. I'm still trying to figure out how
do you have some beefs and we just didn't know?
No, you know what? I always had a beef with, I'm just going to, I don't have no beefs with anybody, really.
Maybe you didn't know you had some beefs because you've been doing it great for a long time.
Like I never even heard nobody hate on you. Like other guys get hated on, they get mad at them. But and your level of success, it's like it's at a high level, but maybe not to a level where they start to hate you or be mad at you.
Yeah, they're not mad at my success. I think I helped a lot of dudes get booty like in the 90s. Like, you know, when I did How to Be a Player, y'all didn't know how to get no chicks. Y'all was just like, how do I do this thing? And then I came in the game and showed everybody how to be a player. And I got such that movie alone gave me so much love across the board. Even chicks was like, you know what? I didn't even know y'all was like that. You know, and then like to this day, dudes come up to me 25, 35, 45, be like, yo, I was in high school, I was in college, and yo, that was my like go-to movie.
Right.
So you know, there's certain movies like, and for women, you know, Love Jones was like a movie that chicks really liked, you know what I'm saying? So like I've had these kind of films, The Brothers, and you know, where people just lock in on. You just be like,
why has nobody hated on Bill Bellamy? His success, his fame, his stardom. You've been famous and rich longer than all these guys.
Yeah, because I just be in the pocket.
Do you not throw it in their face so they don't get mad?
Man, I
What
ain't
is it?
like on Instagram stunting and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I just make it fun. Like, I just always been the same. Like, I try to keep my brand fun and entertaining. Like, I ain't really, you know, trying to thug out on fools, even though sometimes I feel like that, but I don't. You know what I mean?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like, it's funny. Like, I got allegiance with everybody. Like, Cat Williams called me the other day just to check on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, and Cat is like my dude, right? And the funny thing was, a couple weeks before that, you know, Cat went in on, you know, different people. So now everyone's coming to me asking me what's my thoughts on new versus old, because we the OGs in the game, like me, him, Mike, and Dave and Chris Rock. Like, we're considered OGs of comedy, right? Because we've been in it longer than the new guys, right? But I think, personally, I don't have no beef with the new cats. I think I'm happy for them. I think social media is giving them an opportunity like Def Jam gave us. You feel me?
Right.
So you got to utilize your platform at the time that you're trying to get on.
To you. Yeah.
You know, everybody didn't have whey protein.
So
Remember when we first started working out? We
right.
was just eating steak.
right. Speaking of the social,
Now we got whey protein. I'm supposed to hate because you got whey and we was using soy.
Right,
you know,
right.
it's stupid.
Right.
Speaking of the social media comedians,
Yes.
what are some of the best ones or some
That
of the
I
ones
love?
that you love?
Ha Davis, Country Wayne.
Country Wayne is funny. I know
love
who he
Country
is.
Wayne. Ha Davis, just hilarious.
She's funny.
Another one. Who else in there? You know who got me laughing? That's not a comedian but's funny.
Who?
Tammy Romaine.
Tammy is funny.
Tammy is
Chronicles.
really with the what is it? The Bonnet Chronicles.
Yeah.
Yo, Tammy came out of left field with that.
Yeah, she's
and
funny.
I'm like, yo, she bona fide funny as hell.
Yeah.
I retweet, like, you know, and I repost her stuff. Who else? There's another person that I watch on there that I just be like, oh, Desi.
Okay.
I am Desi Banks.
Yeah.
And he always doing stuff with his baby mama.
Yeah.
He got that high voice.
Right.
And DC Youngfly.
Oh yeah, DC Youngfly is very talented.
DC Youngfly shocked me because he is really, really talented.
Right.
He can sing. He's funny. He can dance. He's like multi-talented. He reminds me of like a new Chris Tucker kind of.
Speaking of can sing, what about Little Duval? Is this
Oh,
crazy?
I forgot about Duval.
Is this crazy?
Duval is bananas.
This guy got the hottest record in the country.
He got white people saying, smile!
He got everybody. So
He got me smiling.
When your album coming?
No, yo, I need a single. I'm like, yo.
He's laughing all the way to the bank.
Literally, this was about 6 or 7 months ago, right?
Yeah.
The song hadn't dropped yet. And he was in the car smoking weed with it, and he was driving with his knee. And I reposted
I saw that.
It was
I know what
so
you're talking
funny.
about. Yeah.
He was smoking a joint, and he was driving with his knee. He was going, smile! And I reposted it because it was so funny. I didn't know that was like
Actual song.
his real song.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought
And
it was
he's
just
performing it.
What? Oh, he opened up for Beyonce now with Khaled.
No!
Yes, he did.
Where's Duval? Like, can we get around applause for Duval? I mean, way to get him, man. I mean, I did a show with him, man. He is, you know what, let me tell you what I like about him, right? He came to all the veterans and was like, dog, how do I get better? Literally. Like, he came to all the guys that were veterans on the show, and we just was all kicking it in the green room. And he was like, dude, I just want to be way better. Like, what do I need? He started talking like a student. It was really, really fly that, because most cats be thinking like, okay, well, you know, I'm who I am, but he wants to be better, and he wants to get better. And I thought that was really dope, because very few people do that. Say, yo, man, I want to be great at this thing, because it takes practice.
Yes.
You ain't gonna just be a great comedian. comedian, very few guys are just like bananas off the top. You're good, and then you become great.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Some people just got the natural, like, bam, you're like, oh man, that dude's funny. Like the first time I seen Chris Tucker, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, oh my God. Like, I don't care what he do, he funny as hell. Like, but that was right out the can.
Mm-hmm.
But how many dudes can shoot threes right out the can?
Yeah.
Not many.
Not many.
But taking it back, what was the advice you gave him? Because what is the advice you give young comedians?
You have to get reps, bro. You know what I mean? You only get better at comedy by being on stage. You can't cheat it. You know, that's why I tell all the dudes that's on social media, when you making them skits, all the time you making them skits, get your ass on a stage somewhere too. Because them skits is gonna get you the hype, but the stage is gonna get you to lock in with your fans. You cannot be funny in 30 seconds in a skit, and then I pay $25 to see you and you doo-doo. That's like a bad album. I'm not listening to it. You know what I mean? That's not gonna happen. So you got to do the homework, prepare for your success.
Right.
Because a lot of them cats done got some heat, and then they like, man, what I'm gonna say?
Yep.
And the crowd don't lie, bro. I don't care how funny I am. If I go out there tonight at the Improv and I just like blank out for 3 minutes, I'll be on the internet.
Yeah. You know you will.
True.
You right? It's facts. So
Yeah.
it keeps everybody honest. And Earthquake said he had the best analogy about comedy. We was in the van going to a show one day, and he was like, yo, Bill, you know comedy is an occupational hazard. Anytime you on your job, you could die.
Wow.
I know. It's deep. It was so simple, but so profound, because every night you go up, you could have a bad set. You know, a crane could fall on your behind. You know what I'm saying?
When the last time you had a bad set?
Man, never.
Good answer.
Never, bro. No, I'm too scared.
So when did you know
I
you
keep
were good?
the fear. The fear keep you honest. I'll be like, I can't bomb, man. Nah, it's too many people out there sold out. Like, no way. But so I prepare. I have so many funny jokes, but like I've had bad joke that didn't work.
Right.
But sometimes it be delivery. Like sometimes you skip a word and you lose them. You're like, oh, and you know when you mess up, you're like, they didn't hit. It didn't hit. So next time you fix it. But like every joke has a rhythm in a timing, right?
Right.
So when you set it up, you gotta boom, boom. You gotta hit it. And sometimes if you just miss a word, or if they don't hear you, or you're rushing. Sometimes when you get on a roll and you got them going, you start speeding up, and they don't have time because they go, "What do you say?" Oh my God.
They still over there laughing about what you just said. Yeah.
All the comedians do it. I said, take your time, let them hear you,
Right.
Because you get so amped because you got them,
Right.
You know what I mean? And you'll mess up a joke, and they be like, "Huh?" And you don't want to hear, "Huh?"
Yeah.
That ain't that ain't good. That ain't good.
Are there any jokes or topics that you like shy away from, or you're afraid to talk about?
Yeah, like I don't talk about politics heavy. You know, because it splits the room, you know what I mean? It's stuff like that. I don't talk about religion because people be in their feelings about those things. And it's like you can't have fun when you are emotionally tied to so rock hard to one subject. You know, if you talk about God, you know, you always gonna get some people, you wrong for that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you know, so I don't even mess with that. So there's a whole bunch of stuff to talk about, you know, outside of those two topics that keep people fun in the fun zone. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this too, Bill, because I noticed over the last few years, you're very comfortable with putting your family on Instagram too.
Yeah.
Why are you so comfortable with that? Because a lot of times cats is trying to shield their families away from, because of you, I'm now comfortable putting for all these years, and everybody was surprised because just recently I put my kids for the first time.
I do it. I sprinkle it.
Yeah,
right?
Obviously. Yeah.
I sprinkle it. And what I do it because I want people to see a snapshot of all of my life. You know what I mean? I've been very, very, very protected about what I want to display to the public. But like I'm a dad, you know what I'm saying? And I enjoy being a father too, you know what I'm saying? Outside of being an entertainer, like the stuff with my kids sometimes be so pricelessly funny, bro. I'd be like, sometimes I wish I had a camera in my car all the time, because the funniest stuff happens in the car with my kids. Because now they're at the age where they are 12 and 15 and they got personalities and they own music. Like my
What's your son jamming? What is your son
my
jamming?
son was rocking the other day. He was he was trying to do Duval's song without cursing. He was like, smile. Smile. Because I'm sitting there like, I wish you would say that. And then my daughter's music goes from this is crazy. It goes from Ariana Grande to Mary J. Blige to like a bunch of curses. I'm like, do you have any song on your Spotify that they not saying how much they need the booty, want the booty, touch the booty? Because I don't want to hear that on my way to carpool.
Especially with your daughter.
With a daughter. And I'm like, yo, y'all don't have the clean version of that. Right. I didn't realize that artists curse so much until I had
kids. Yeah.
Like, I'm like, Chris Brown, you could have did that totally different. I'm like, before I had a daughter, Chris Brown never cursed to me. But now that my daughter like Chris Brown, I'm hot with Breezy. Me and Breezy got to have a conversation. You can't be saying all the words you say. Can't you do a metaphor or something? He get right to it.
Yeah, he sure
I'm going to lick it down, touch it, rub you down, look your head, grab your throat. Oh, get on my nerves.
So your kids take your personality?
Yeah. My son is literally like a little Bill Bellamy, like personality-wise, and it gets on my nerves.
Really?
Because I'll be wanting to get mad, and he'll be like, don't do it. No, like, I see your attitude. Like, he'll be like, don't do it. He'll do a dance, and I'll be like, he'll make me laugh. Like, he does literally makes me laugh. And now he's starting to do voices, which is interesting.
Okay.
Which is literally interesting because I was doing voices at a younger age. Like I can mimic a lot of people, right? And now my son is like doing character voices from whether TV, and he's just doing it in the moment, not even going, Daddy, this is the voice, he'll just do it. How dare you?
So are you going
what?
Will you promote that side of his, I mean, because I know, because do you want your kids to do what Dad done and go into entertainment? No.
I don't know. I want them to be kids first.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I think it's really good for them to have their own thing. That's why I didn't name my son Bill Bellamy III. You know, he's married. He let him have his own lane. My daughter have her own lane. But they're very talented kids. I mean, not just because they're my kids. I can see it in them. I'm like, wow, what do I do? Because I'm kind of on the fence about entertainment because it's so fast. You know, you get kids. If you ever notice kid actors, they are really grown.
Yep, they grew up.
Like, they forget to be kids. You'll be talking to them like they're a grown man because they were used to being around adults all the time. I like that my kids are still kids, you know what I'm saying? And they do kid stuff and make mistakes and this, that, and the other. But like the other day, my son, this is crazy, right? So my son is running cross country, right? I knew my son was fast, but I was like, you know what? This will be good for him because we're doing too much basketball. We dominating one sport.
That sounds like me.
It's like we got to mix this up because I don't want to be the dad that we just dominate in one sport and it's retarded. So let's switch lanes. So we go to cross country, which I'm not a cross country fan.
Okay.
All right. I'm a track dude. Let's do
200,
100, 800. I'm that dude. I ain't running around the woods and stuff.
Right. That's Cooper.
You know what I mean? I mean, just running to be running. Let's have something to do. That's you. Just running through the trees. I want to feel the rocks on my feet. I want to do that, right? So my son, no, this is just raw. No, like training yet. He runs, the first time he runs, he comes in 57. I said, all right, out of like 140-something kids, right? Yesterday, he came in 13.
Wow.
Out of 140 kids. And the coach is like, when is he going to start training? I was like, I don't know. But he should. Because maybe, I don't know if it was because I was there, I finally came, and he didn't want to be like...
Be impressive, yeah.
Yeah, but literally, like, to go from 57 to 13 is a crazy jump for any runner. Cooper, you know I ain't lying.
Yeah.
That means I said, now you got to learn how to pace yourself. So you actually...
Pacing.
Yeah, he don't know that.
Right.
He's just like, I want to get to the finish line.
Yeah.
So now we're at the stage of learning how to pace your energy and then explode at the end. And that takes training.
Right.
Knowing how to preserve your energy and then kick.
Right.
And it's fun, though, to watch, though. It's like watching horses. Literally. But it's a bunch of kids running fast. And they leave because your parents don't have nothing to do. This is the funny thing about cross country. You got the beginning and the end.
That's it. That's all you got.
Right?
That's all you got.
From you. And you're like, where my baby go? And then 16 minutes later, you're like,
That is funny.
It's the dumbest thing I ever seen. I'm like, yo, they gotta have some cameras through the woods so we can see. Like you know, on the racehorse, we see, okay, coming around the bend, coming around the bend. Like, you don't know if your son,
kid
you don't know if your son is at the back of the heap to the end.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Good point.
And speaking of your kids, you the funny guy. How do you discipline?
Oh, old school. The same. I just punched my son in the chest.
Or is that mama's job?
No.
And be honest, Bill.
Both
be
of
honest.
us, man.
Really?
Yeah, we got to team that up.
You can, because I can't see you punishing your child.
Crazy.
No, because I see Bill. I see you all the time.
see it.
Yo, I don't see you sitting there
Don't
like,
play.
hey boy. I don't see you raising a hand. I don't see no loud tone.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
yeah.
I'm sorry,
Put me time out, huh?
Thug. No time out, bro. I'm straight thug. I got to take it back home with it, right? So especially with my son, I'm straight cut and dry. We could be happy and it could go to the B-side real fast.
He said go to the
No,
B-side.
because he think it's a game. Because I am happy, and but Daddy is making a choice to be that guy for you right this second. But don't play no games, because you will.
Okay,
see.
the way you're looking at me, Kyle, bring it back a little bit, because all of a sudden,
man.
the tone changed.
I just had to do it. I literally just had to discipline my son in the moment.
Right.
Because he was killing in practice, right? So I said, I'm gonna show you the highlight when I finish. I've been putting together a highlight reel for him, because sometimes when in practice, he'll be doing stuff that I just be like, why didn't I have my phone? My phone will be down. I'll be talking to you, and I'll be like, oh, and the coach will be like, oh! So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start just documenting his progress, right? So he did some move that was so phenomenal that I screamed, like really loud. Like I said, oh! and he was like, Daddy, you embarrassing me. I was like, what? I'm like, are you crazy? Did you see? Because he did an in and out. He crossed my man, pump fake. The kid flew out the thing and he made the bucket. It was all in motion too. Boom, boom, boom. I said, oh my God. And I'm standing there with the camera like, oh my. I said, did he just do that? But I was speaking out loud.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He was like, Daddy, you so loud. I said, man, I'm supporting you. What are you talking about? And he was like, Daddy, you embarrassing me. I was like, what? And I had to smack him.
In front of everybody?
Yeah.
Come on.
I have to. Respect the game. You wouldn't be here without me.
You go ahead, do what you got to do.
Come on, man. Not like hard, but like just let them know, man. Like one time I had to, every guy gonna have to do this with your son. You gonna have to punch him in the chest. I recommend this. Not a full throttle punch, but like a push.
I got mine. I got mine.
So I said, stop playing.
Right.
I'm in the car. Because usually me and my mom used to reach back and get us, right? Me and your mom reached back there.
Yeah.
So I said, stop antagonizing your sister. I see the game, I see the play. You trying to get something going with her. It's unacceptable in the car. Stop playing games. Oh, you always on me. You don't get on her.
Oh, that game. I know that one.
Say one more thing. I knocked the air out the tire. He was sitting there, and my son wear glasses. He was like this in the back. Right?
No.
All right.
He was like this. He was like,
You embarrassing yourself. Okay.
But it was hilarious. It was funny to me because he was like,
Bill, what's the next move for Bill now, man? I know you got so much going on. You still love being on the road.
Yeah.
You still love doing TV.
Netflix. I just did this movie called The Great Illusion. That'll be out in January. It's a thriller. Super different vibe for me. You'll be like, oh, wow, serious role, cop, FBI, tracking down these. Because, I don't know if you're familiar with human trafficking. It's a big underground
huge
problem in this country.
Yeah, in the city.
And we are uncovering a ring that's been going on for some time. And it's deep how they're getting these people and they're entrapping these people. So we're playing, I'm playing FBI agent Rocco. I'm playing with David Arquette and Selma Blair. We're like, it's deep. It's like a thing that you just be like, really? Once you see the movie, you'll be like, wow, that's deep, because nobody knows about it. Like, it's not in the news. It's a
but it's
problem.
really happening. It's really happening.
But it's really,
right.
So that's a dope thing. And this weekend, y'all will see some of the new special. Like, you'll see some of the new material that I have preserved for the hour.
Wow.
Because it's funny. It's funny. When I tell you, I've been getting standing ovations all over the country because I think the energy is right. Like, what I'm talking about, the feeling, the purpose of this set is different than anything I've ever done. So y'all gonna love it.
Okay.
I gotta ask real quick about
Yes.
Funny You Should Ask. This is my mother's favorite
this
show.
is his mom's favorite show.
Favorite show. Now,
I'm
Bill
on there
is
all
on
the
show.
time.
Bill, you're on TV like every day.
Yeah.
Tons of markets. Is this like you get like old ladies coming up to you and saying,
Yeah. Oh, you are so fast with your answers. So, Funny You Should Ask is a game show, and it's all comedians on the panel. So it was me, Tiffany Haddish, Louis Anderson, John Leguizamo. You got Billy.
John Lovitz. My mom tells me, like in the living room, she's like,
so
oh, Bill said
everybody
this
is
today.
sitting in chairs, and you got Cher Underwood's been on them. And what we do is when the contestants get a question, we say what we think it is, but it's always funny. It's actually a great show.
I've seen it one time.
It's like in syndication, but
is
like
like-
you.
So the show.
It's on every day. Like
It's on,
you wouldn't probably watch it because you only like Family Feud. I could tell. But I'm just saying, you look like a Family Feud dude.
I am not.
Hatta look like he'd be in there clapping in the house.
Please tell me there's got to be a second season. Please tell me there's a second season for my mother to be happy. She has
Yes,
46
tell mama they good. She gonna get some more, and it comes on every day, but different times because it's in syndication.
Oh, it's like on 3 different channels here in
Yeah.
Houston. So
And I get a lot of older people come up to me. You are something else. You are just something else, Mr. Bellamy.
Last question. What is the key to longevity? I know every comedian, every entertainer, whenever they come across you, they have to ask you this question. What has been the key for Bill Bellamy's longevity?
I think hustle like you ain't never been on. That keeps you honest. You never get lazy. You never say, oh, I'm too good to do this. Oh, I can't do that, blah, blah, blah. But when you hustle like you never been on, it keeps the integrity and it keeps you in a zone to keep performing and to keep being successful, right? Because a lot of times when Will Smith told me this, and I'll never forget this, Will said the worst thing about being successful is still your hunger. Because you like, man, I ain't got to do no album. I ain't got... Will jumping out of helicopters now for fun, right?
Yeah.
I seen Will just jump out of a helicopter yesterday.
Yeah.
But he gave me that lesson a long time ago. It's like being successful sometimes is a detriment to people because you get to the mountaintop, now you don't have nothing to kind of like strive for, right? So I just pretend like I never
got there.
I never did
Yeah.
anything. So now I'm coming in here hungry with stuff to prove. I'm staying on my A. I'm still training. I'm still in the gym. I'm still, it keep you raw. And and people respond to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, that's why, remember when Hatta was like, what, 163?
All right, we wrapping this up now.
See, why you,
I'm wrapping this up.
why you always
Bill
go, when I
Bellamy.
say, who was
Bellamy.
your inspiration to get in the gym? You ain't gonna let that be.
Bill Bellamy.
Thank you.
It really was. I still got the video when Bill was coming here telling us all the exercises he would do. Because Bill, he's like I said, we've all been doing this for a long time.
Right.
A lot of guys can't maintain them. So Bill's still like he still look like he's 30.
That's
like
that
he's
gym.
like 29, 30.
That's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
gym.
We don't even discuss age. Because he looked like he's 30.
I'm 63. But I'm saying.
No, he's not. No, he's not. But you know what? But he takes care of himself. He eats right.
Yes.
He takes care of his family. That's what I love about Bill. Always smiling, always happy. And until the last time we saw Bill, I didn't know about any of the bad things, bad things. Bad things happen to all of us.
Yes.
But I've never, ever heard him complain about the bad things. Right. Like tragedies are happening or have happened in his life.
Absolutely.
I've never heard him complain, act sad about it. He always puts on, when he walks through the door, he's going to give you a happy face. He going to act like we've been together for 300,000 years.
But we have, Hatter.
But everybody.
I remember when you were just mad. You wasn't even Hatter yet.
Listen, everybody.
You just mad.
No, listen. Some guys are cool and they remember people.
Right.
And no matter how big they get, no matter how huge, whatever they do, when they see you again, they still treat you like you special too.
You are.
And this is stop. This is and this
Don't
is,
get
and
emotional,
this
man.
No.
I love you. I love you, Hatter.
But
that's my brother, man.
There you go. There
we
you
can't
go.
fight on the radio, dog.
But this is what you love about guys like Bill Bellamy.
Thank
and
you, man.
Appreciate
Appreciate
him.
you.
And when you see him on Instagram or whatever they doing, you feel like I know this guy and I'm happy for his success.
Thank you,
know,
man.
because they know how to make everyone, from the smallest guy to the biggest star. Everybody is a star with that guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's dope.
that's what I like about
And
this.
you know what? I'm gonna take you to breakfast. That's how we do it.
Shut up, man.
You know, thank
Bill
you.
Bellamy. Hey,
Did we kill that
Bill
goat?
Bellamy is here all weekend long at the Improv.
Let's get it.
What's that number, Jim? Put it out there so they can get these tickets.
713
333
8800.
8800.
Say that,
There it is,
okay,
right
Say
there.
that like he can't read.
I was remembering.
713-48.
Y'all go out
You
there.
better go to Lens Craft.
Sell out every single show for Bill Bellamy this weekend. Bill Bellamy is in the building one more time. Bill Bellamy.